Hey everybody, before we start the stream, make sure that you are following me so that you can get more of my awesome content and join the Discord to voice chat with me. But don't worry, you won't be recorded. And make sure to go check out my reviews over on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are one of those rare people that like to read, you can find my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some of my merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in my About section down below. All right, hello everyone and welcome. I'm Mike, and with me today is this direction.
Oh, hold on. Is that me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's Lore Master Brian.
And then down. Oh.
Yeah, Lore Master Brian as Vladimir Wolfenstein. Vlad.
Okay. And Salty Skipper as Rowan Calder, the Subway Saint.
Okay, and then I am Mike. Obviously, I said that before, and I am playing John Bain. He is the. Oh yeah, he is a. I gave him a. I actually did give him a little thing. The Noble Assassin. That's his character build here. What is it, under your character sheet? What is your concept, Dad?
My concept.
Up at the top, underneath your character's name.
Yeah, soldier.
Yeah. Okay. And we are. We've done. This is not our first session. So we've been playing through and doing some exciting things here. We have a excuse me. We have a AI storyteller, and I kind of act as so I'm like the assistant storyteller sort of, but I'm actually the storyteller. But I don't want to. I want to be able to be a player. So excuse me. So we have that, and it's an interesting situation, and we're trying it out. And then as we grow here, maybe we can get another storyteller if you're interested in joining up and want to be a storyteller for us. That'd be great. But actually, I think that we're doing pretty well so far with this. I've done an extensive amount of work. It is extremely difficult to get this thing to do all the right stuff, but I think we're there. So let me get. Actually, I'm making it. Okay, do a live stream start summary of everything so far. Okay, but otherwise we'll hop in here now. There is one thing with is that the audio is weird. So when I talk in the mic, there's a problem with the audio. So now, instead of hearing the noise, because we're using Alchemy RPG, instead of hearing the music from Alchemy RPG, you're going to be hearing it through OBS. So if it's a little bit goofy, let me know in the chat. Tell me about any issues that we're having there, and we can fix that in real time. Leave a comment if you're watching this later, and I'll fix it for future sessions. But otherwise, let's hop right in. All right, so as you can see, I am on the left. There is John Bain. Then we've got Vladimir Wolfenstein in the middle and Rowan Calder in the on the right-hand side. So we're gonna have our storyteller tell us the little summary here, and we will get started. Why are you seeing my cursor moving around like that? I need to put this over here. Then that's what I need to do. That's a weird thing to have. Just a moment, guys. And then I need to close this one. So, all right, we've got a little summary for everybody. Please make sure that you can hear this, guys.
Live stream start recap. Shadows on the third rail.
No, you can't. Let me go. Now you should be able to hear it.
Live stream start recap. Shadows on the third rail. Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade. Our story picks up in where a small coterie has been quietly dismantling a rail-based smuggling operation known on the street as Third Rail. a mortal logistics network moving something dangerous through abandoned spurs, warehouses, and depots across the city. Hesha, how we got here. The investigation began with a warehouse interdiction in Red Hook. Acting on limited intelligence, the coterie hit a rail-adjacent storage site and successfully subdued everyone inside. No alarms were raised, no witnesses escaped, and most importantly, they uncovered a working lead. A phone and contact thread pointing to a follow-up location tied directly to Third Rail's next handoff. An extraction team arrived to secure the aftermath. With them came Rowan Calder, who officially joined the coterie at that point. Assets were consolidated, identities and burner phones were seized, and one unlocked phone with the active Third Rail message thread was kept live. Rather than wait, the group chose momentum. The move on Third Rail. Using the captured intel, the coterie rolled straight toward the next address, 412 Beard Street, Brooklyn, an industrial, rail-adjacent facility consistent with off-books freight handling. They staged the approach carefully. A van as cover. Malik Boyd running Overwatch 1 block out. Rowan posing as an MTA worker. John Bain taking elevated positions using blood sorcery. Vladimir keeping the captured contact engaged via text to sell the delivery. Inside, surveillance confirmed 4 mortals on site. No kindred. No obvious supernatural defenses. The cover worked. The loading dock was opened. Crates started moving. When things went loud, Rowan pressed the conversation a little too far. A messy critical turned a casual exchange into suspicion. Questions were asked. The room tightened. Violence followed. Fast and coordinated. Vladimir initiated at the loading bay, grappling 2 men at once. John silently neutralized the tech stationed deeper inside. Rowan struck his contact directly and loudly declared Camarilla presence. One mortal panicked, drew a firearm, and fired a shot inside the facility. The gunshot missed, but it happened. Within seconds, one attacker was disarmed by Rowan's famulus. One man was rendered unconscious using another man as an improvised weapon. The tech was zip-tied and restrained. The last threat was stunned and neutralized. No one escaped. No alarms were confirmed. The building stayed powered and running. Where we are now. The scene is frozen immediately after control is established. All 4 mortals are incapacitated or restrained. The facility's equipment is active and unexplored. A firearm discharge has occurred inside an industrial building at night. Malik remains outside in a vehicle with additional weapons. The coterie is split across the interior. Loading bay, equipment area, and entry corridor. Third Rail's systems, data, and purpose are still largely unknown. The network is wounded, but not yet understood. And whatever Third Rail is moving through Brooklyn, this building is part of it. When you're ready to continue, say the word, and we'll drop straight back into the night.
All right.
And can we get her to advise what time it is?
Yes. Yeah, storyteller, what time is it?
Yeah, she's really thinking about it.
Okay. Ooh, so there was an issue. Just a moment. What do you, none of us remember what time it was when we got here?
No.
Wasn't it like midnight?
If she won't answer, I guess we just gotta make up something.
Yeah, no, because I didn't annotate it, and then the way that chat migration works, so when a session ends, I then migrate to a new chat, and then the old chat is just, it's gone, but I have a summary written. I'll make sure that the time is included in the summary for next time. That's my fault, because, well, I've done a bunch of overhauls of the system since last time that we played, so we'll go. Is midnight sound like a reasonable, because we started at the night in the warehouse, and now we should be, we'll go like this. Okay, yeah, so let's say that when we, that it should be just after midnight.
All right.
And then she's going to keep track of time from there. She's actually...
All right, so we beat up those 4 guys.
Yep. So we've
I
got,
guess-
yeah, we've got the zip-tied guy, we've got the unconscious guy. Let me see. We've got all 4 mortals are incapacitated or constrained, so they are restrained. So none of them are dead. So I'm thinking I've got the tech guy back here. And,
Yeah.
And I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Who should we interrogate first?
I was gonna start breaking into those crates, see what's in them.
Oh, the crates. The crates. You weren't here for this, but the crates are fake. There's nothing in the crates. We did the crates.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that what happened? Or no. We took the crates and stacked them up, but yeah, we didn't know what was in them. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, I would say me and my raccoon, we're gonna start pillaging through these crates and see what they got here.
Okay, and then what are you thinking, Dad? Hello?
Oh, my bad. I'm muted. No.
Oh, yeah.
I used the one guy, the meat puppet, and I slammed him into the other guy. So we're pretty much only got the tech we need to interview him for or interrogate, because remember, it seemed like he was trying to do something to that equipment in the back to turn it off or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that you seem like you're a little bit more. Oh, by the way, remember RPG here, okay? I'm gonna say that you seem like you're a little bit more intimidating and able to extract information from people here, Vlad. Why don't you take interrogating the tech?
Yeah. I have no issue whatsoever. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna interrogate that. Walk up to this fine gentleman and find out what is so interesting about that equipment that he seemed interested in when we had our little altercation.
Alright,
And I'm going to stress that it would be for his better health to answer very distinctly and clearly.
Vladimir is going to interrogate the technician that I have in the back, zip-tied, and he's going to say that it would be in the best interest of that tech that he answers the questions with detail and clarity.
To emphasize the point, I'm also going to rub his shoulder a little too hard.
Okay. Let me see.
I'm not rubbing it. I'm gonna also, yeah, get a hold of his shoulder when I'm talking to him, so I can apply a little bit of unnecessary comfort.
Okay, I gotcha. Place the hand on the tech's shoulder a little too hard, and then I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of investigating just around in general to see what I can find. So we've got Rowan and Scratch searching the crate. Vlad is gonna start interrogating the tech, and I already got all that interaction. And then John Bain here, one second. John Bain is going to start to investigate the area, just look around and see if we can find, just anything interesting that we might find to tell exactly what's going on here in this place. All right. I'm trying to look and see if I have any relevant actions. No relevant actions. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's up?
Well, yeah. But before that, I'm gonna tell. I holler over and I say, Rowan, make sure before you start scrounging around inside those while I'm talking to the guy here. Let's make sure the van's off and close the overhead door so we don't have any peekaboos.
All right, so you want him to close the overhead door? I'm sorry, I was interrupted by.
Yeah, because of the shot that got fired, we don't want any. You know, we don't want it. Peekaboos.
Okay.
I'll definitely comply with that too.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you tell Rowan to close the overhead door. Door to the dock. Then he's which Rowan does.
Yeah, and then he can start on the crates. Hell, he can have his snatch or whatever his name is. Start trying to do stuff.
Scratch.
Well, I was gonna see
Right.
what's in the crates first before I sent Snatch out to go, look around.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no, I
okay.
just meant I thought as you did the door, he could start on the crates.
Yeah,
Because I don't know if a raccoon could actually open a crate.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
not going to.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's get this. Let's do this. I need just a moment, guys. I need to check and see. How's this? I need just a moment, guys. I need to check and see. How's this? I need just a moment, guys. I know it now. You're okay. Sorry, I was checking the audio here. All right.
Yeah, because it was repeating.
Yeah. Here we go. Here it is.
I'm going to slow this down and resolve it cleanly, step by step. We are in runtime mode. Dice are live. I will not assume outcomes. You've declared 3 parallel actions plus a preparatory instruction. I need to confirm legality, costs, and roles for each before anything resolves. Come on, Rowan. Closing the overhead dock door.
that's good.
Preparatory action. This is a simple physical action. No opposition, no roll required. Takes a brief moment. Before I advance, confirm that Rowan closes the overhead door fully, sealing the dock, not partially. Summert 2, Vladimir. Interrogation of the zip-tied technician. What you described constitutes coercive intimidation with physical pressure. This will require a roll unless you explicitly intend this to be purely a threat without expecting immediate compliance, or an attempt to extract information now for Jarman. To resolve correctly, I need one clarification. Is Vladimir attempting to immediately force information out of the tech, or is this establishing dominance before questioning? If it is immediate extraction, I will determine. Role type, intimidation-based, opposition, composure plus resolve, whether discipline use is involved. Also confirm, is Vladimir using any discipline, presence, dominate, potence, etc., or mundane intimidation only?
I'm gonna fix
Number
this so
3,
it doesn't
Rowan and
ask us so
Scratch,
much- all
searching
these
the crates in the van.
clarification questions.
This is an investigation inspection action. To resolve it correctly, I need to know how careful versus how fast Rowan is being. Choose 1. Careful search. Thorough, slower, quieter. Quick check. Faster, higher chance to miss details. This will determine whether a roll is required, what kind of information may be found. Scratch's involvement is noted. I'll factor that in once method is confirmed. Number 4, John Bain. Investigating the facility interior. This is also an investigation action. I need to know where John is focusing because the building has multiple functional zones. Pick one primary focus. Equipment, machinery, office, paperwork, terminals, rail interface, logistics infrastructure, security systems, cameras, alarms, access controls, general
Don't worry
sweep,
about that. That's a bunch
broad,
of details that I
shallow.
can read anyway.
Summary.
Okay, so, so we're fully closing the overhead door. Do you want to?
And I'm gonna-
Oh, yeah,
And I'm
what's
gonna
up?
put the latch lock below the chain too.
Okay. So we're locking it.
Yep.
Okay. And then, are you trying to immediately, intimidate or interrogation? Are you going to use any of your disciplines there, Vlad?
I don't have any disciplines that really correspond. So,
Okay.
the only thing that I'm doing is trying to establish, bluffing basically, to get the intimidation going, dominance. Just so he's aware, just by applying that pressure when I talk to him.
All right. I think that a good way to do this, by the way, in the future is, I know that I just said and we all said exactly what we're going to do first. Or at the same time, I think we'll do things one at a time in the future to make this a little easier.
Yeah.
Okay, and then are you wanting to do like a quick search or a more thorough search? Rowan?
No, I'll do a thorough search. I'm not assuming that we're strapped for time.
Yeah. All right, and then it's gonna give me all of the. There we go. All right. So. Just a second, it's generating everything, doing all of its own rolls. Here we go.
The sunrise.
Runtime mode. Resolution begins. Dock door.
I'm Terry. Say that again.
No, I was just joking. I said the sun rises and you all die.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Runtime mode. Resolution begins. Dock door. The overhead door is hauled down and locked from the inside. The dock is sealed. Sound from the rail line dulls to a low, distant vibration. Vladimir. Interrogation. Technician restrained. Legality permitted. Cost none. Discipline none declared. Method physical intimidation. Immediate extraction. Vladimir's hand settles on the tech's shoulder. Not crushing. Just enough pressure to make it clear that pain is optional and escalating. I resolve this as charisma plus intimidation versus composure resolve. Hidden roll. Result, success. The man stiffens, breath hitching. His eyes flick to the door, then back to Vladimir. He talks. Open quote. Okay, look, I'm not a boss. I just keep the systems running. This place is a handoff node. We don't store long term. Stuff comes in by truck, gets logged, staged, then pushed onto rail windows when they open. Close quote. He swallows. Open quote. Crates are tagged by color, not names. Gray bands mean outbound tonight or tomorrow. Red bands don't stay more than an hour. Those go straight through when the signal comes. Close quote. He nods toward the interior. Open quote. We don't ask what's inside. We're told not to. Third rail pays extra for that. Hush. Rowan and Scratch, crates in the van, thorough search. Legality, permitted. Cost, time, method, careful inspection. This requires an investigation roll. Hidden roll. Result, success with detail. Rowan opens the crates methodically. Inside, industrial packing foam, shock sensors, moisture-sealed internal containers. When one inner case is opened, the contents are unmistakable. Medical-grade blood transport canisters. Labeled, barcoded, temperature-controlled. Not hospital issue. Several labels reference rail routing codes, not destinations. One recurring code appears across multiple crates. Clearly a priority line. Scratch bristles, low and uneasy, reacting to the scent. This is bulk vitae movement, not weapons or drugs.
Okay.
John Bain, general sweep of the interior. Legality, permitted. Cost, none. Method, broad scan. I resolve this as wits investigation. Hidden roll. Result, success. John finds a wall-mounted scheduling board keyed to rail windows. Wiped clean, except for tonight's slot. A small server rack handling inventory logging and timing. Still live. No active alarm system tied to police or private security. Burn phones plugged into charge near the equipment table. Most importantly, a printed routing sheet, folded and left behind in haste. It references a Canarsie Spur window later tonight. Current state, no advancement beyond perception. The tech is talking, scared, and cooperative for now. The crates contain transported blood, not abstract cargo. This site is a throughput node, not a warehouse. Another movement is scheduled tonight. The night is still just after midnight. What do you do next?
All right. Excuse me. So, it sounds like this is for This is a kindred operation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they ain't shipping Kool-Aid.
Ooh, okay. And then we've got.
Yeah, but can we can we let's try one of those. I want to let's take a little sample.
Yeah, I was gonna raise up one of the blood bags and say, "Hey, drinks are on me."
Well, just a second here. I might be able to do something for us. Yes, yeah, I've got to look it up though real quick exactly how it works. Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. I'm looking up in my disciplines here. Because I've got something. Where are you? Okay, one second. Where is it? Why is it not? It's not wanting to. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me just a second. Let me take a look. Yeah, let me. I can. I'll take a drop of that. I just need a few drops. So just a moment. Okay. So I'll take a drink of the blood then. Okay, so you're saying okay. So Rowan holds up one of the blood bags. He says, "Drinks are on me." Vlad says, "Let's take a sample." And John Bain says,
I could toss each of you guys a bag. And
Okay.
then I was going to send Scratch out to investigate the warehouse and see if he can find anything else.
Okay, yeah. All right. Rowan Calder holds up one of the bags and says, "Drinks are on me," while he tosses Vladimir and John Bain each one of the blood bags. He then sends out Scratch to do a sweep of the warehouse to see if he finds anything.
I'll also drink the bag as well.
And then he's also going to take a drink from the bag as well. Okay, just a second. Are you... Okay, so then I'm going to use... taste blood. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. This is actually, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we're actually moving a lot quicker here because of some of the changes I made. I love this. So anyway, here we go.
Runtime mode, slowing this down. No outcomes yet. You've just declared multiple consequential actions, some of which automatically advance time, hunger, and masquerade pressure. We must resolve them in proper sequence. I'm breaking this into 4 distinct action declarations because they do not all resolve the same way. Number 1, Rowan distributes blood bags. Action. Rowan tosses blood bags to Vladimir and John. This is a free object interaction. No roll required. Bags are now in Vladimir's and John's possession, not yet consumed. State change. Bags transferred. No feeding has occurred yet. Number 2, Rowan drinks from a blood bag. This is feeding. Feeding is never free narration. It has mechanical consequences. Before I can resolve this, I must confirm. Rowan, are you slaking one hunger or drinking until sated, as much as the bag allows? Also confirm, is Rowan attempting to conceal the act, quiet controlled, or is this casual sly careless? Feeding always. Advances time, triggers hunger change, interacts with resonance rules. I cannot resolve this without that clarification. 3. John Bain, taste for blood on the bag. This is a discipline activation. Authority. Authority, blood sorcery, taste for blood. Before rolling, confirm. Is John activating taste for blood before drinking, or activating it instead of drinking?
Ooh,
Also
that's
confirm.
good.
Is John spending a rouse check if required by his version of the power? If unsure, say so and I'll reference the document. Once confirmed, I will call for the rouse check, if applicable, call for the discipline roll, if required. No effect 4. Scratch. Sweep of the warehouse. Scratch is a famulus, acting independently but under Rowan's direction. This is a scouting action. I need one clarification. Is Scratch doing a quick perimeter sweep or a careful search? Longer, quieter. This determines whether a roll is required. What information can be perceived? Summary. Waiting on clarifications. Required. Please answer in order. 1. Rowan, how much hunger are you slaking and how carefully? 2. John,
I'm gonna
taste
start
for
reading
blood.
these myself. Okay, so how much blood are you slaking? Basically, are you gonna try to drink the whole bag? I know that it's an open action because she's asking if you want to do it. Like, basically, are you trying to hide that you're doing this?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll attempt to drink the whole bag.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to taste for blood instead of drinking. Okay, and then are you doing a sweep or a careful, like just like a quick sweep of the area, or a careful search for Scratch?
Again, we have time, so I would say careful search.
All right. And then, like I said, in the future, I'm going to just read these
One by
myself.
one.
Like read the summaries. No, read the summaries myself, because these are normal clarifications that like would be normal to ask if you were a human storyteller. You just okay. Okay, so. Oh, you know what? How much hunger do you have?
We each have
I
one dot.
2.
Oh, you have 2.
I have 2
So
dots.
Okay, so you can lower your hunger by 1.
Okay.
And then I am going to do this. Just a second. Let me. And then Scratch slips away into the shadows, moving low and quiet. Nose close to the concrete, listening for breath, movement, machines cycling where they shouldn't. Okay, cool. That's gonna. So I've got to do my roll, which is a resolve plus blood sorcery. So blood sorcery is 1, and my resolve is. Where is my resolve? Is 2. And then where's my hunger? My hunger is 1. So blood sorcery 1, resolve 2. Now see, I can't do, that's what I was saying to you guys before, I can't do that. Wait, so that's 3 with 1 of them hunger. So 1, 2, 3, there you go. All right, so we've got 2 successes. All right, John, okay, waiting. So I take the blood and I dab one little drop of it on my tongue. Here's what happens.
Runtime mode. Resolution continues. John Bain, taste for blood. 2 successes. John focuses on the bag, letting the vitae speak before it's consumed. The blood tells him this. It is human, cleanly processed, chemically preserved. It carries a consistent resonance. Controlled, subdued, emotionally flattened. This isn't panic blood or ecstatic blood. It's harvested under compliance. It comes from multiple donors, blended for uniformity. The donors were alive at collection, not exsanguinated afterward. This is industrial feeding stock, not hospital surplus and not crime scene blood. Nothing in it suggests thin blood alchemy, supernatural corruption, or a single dominant dyscrasia. Scratch. Careful sweep. Returns. Scratch pads back into view after several minutes. He stops near Rowan, ears forward, posture alert. What he found, conveyed through behavior and brief animal cues. No additional people hiding in the building. No fresh fear scent beyond the 4 already subdued. A secondary interior room deeper in the structure that smells strongly of antiseptic, plastic, and old blood. Not used tonight, but used often. A faint, recurring vibration timed with rail movement. Something here syncs to external rail schedules, even when idle. He did not find exits being opened, vehicles approaching, or active pursuit. Scene state update. The site is secure for now. The blood confirms this is a deliberate, repeatable supply operation. The tech is still restrained and available for further questioning. Equipment is live. Another movement window may still exist later tonight. The building hums softly around you. What do you do next?
All right. So to be clear, so it's Vlad's turn to kind of for what he wants to do. And I should have told you this before, but actually it's fine because Rowan, you had 2, but the only way to get to 0 hunger is by killing a human.
Okay.
I should have told you that before.
Well, yeah, but I got mine. I got mine as I don't have to do anything with it right now anyway because it's chemically set and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you can just.
I'm gonna preserve. I'm gonna hold on to it just in case. But
Add it to your inventory.
I'm gonna ask the dude what specifically that he was interested. I believe from the last session we had, he was really interested in some specific area that he was. That's what it seemed like the storyteller was implying to us.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask him. I am going to ask him what that equipment is specifically for and why was he so concerned about it.
Okay. All right. What was the equipment that you were messing with for? And why were you so interested in it? Do-do-do-do. Oh wow, okay, that was really quick. I thought that was going to take longer.
The tech swallows, shoulders tight under the zip ties. His eyes flick once toward the equipment rack before coming back to Vladimir. Open quote, timing, he says quickly. That's all I do, timing and verification. Close quote. He nods with his chin toward the machines. Open quote. Those systems sync the crates to rail windows, not destinations. Windows. We get a narrow slot when a spur goes quiet, when cameras loop, when signal priority flips. If you miss it, you don't just wait. You abort. Close quote. He licks his lips. Open quote. I was watching because tonight's window is sensitive, shorter than usual. Something changed upstream. New oversight, new pressure. Nobody tells me what, just that if the numbers drift even a little, everything downstream gets burned. Close quote. A breath. Shaky. Open quote. So yeah, I was interested, because if those clocks desync, I'm the one they blame. Close quote.
Okay. When is okay. Yeah, that was my action, so.
Well, I mean, what do you think? Like, I guess.
Well, I want to know the specific time because we need to contact our contact and let him know that we found a through house for shipments of processed and controlled blood supply that are hitting the rail system to go somewhere, but at specific times.
Okay.
So we want to know. They want us to follow through with that and hit the next sensitive window that this guy's talking about.
And I'm gonna pull Vladimir to the side and whisper to him that he's lying because all of these rail shipments, especially medical stuff, they have to come with documentation, saying where they're going to and all that stuff. If they were to get stopped, this whole thing would get blown open.
Okay, just a moment here. Okay, just Rowan pulls Vladimir to the side and says that the tech is lying because all of the these shipments have to come with some kind of paperwork, especially medical supplies, and if that's not included, then everything will get messed up. Is that
And
right?
you could say that I have my living expertise from being the rail worker.
Okay. Okay.
Before touring.
Okay. Okay. Just a second.
Rowan pulls Vladimir a few steps off, out of the tech's direct earshot. The hum of the equipment and the distant rail noise give just enough cover. In a low voice, Rowan lays it out, flat, certain. Medical cargo doesn't move on vibes and timing alone. Not in this city. Not on rail. There's always paperwork, manifests, custody chains, routing confirmations. Even black market medical supply still shadows the legit system close enough to pass inspection if something goes wrong. If none of that exists, the operation collapses the moment it leaves the building. From Rowan's experience, what the tech described is incomplete, maybe evasive, maybe practiced. Vladimir can see it now. The way the tech answered quickly, cleanly, like someone trained to talk around something rather than through it. The man sits there zip-tied, breathing shallow, waiting. The machines continue their quiet cycle. What does Vladimir do with that?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna approach the tech, and I'm going to apply even more pressure to to both shoulders while I'm looking him directly in the eyes, and I am going to ask him, where is the paperwork for this sensitive shipment that's leaving? And don't lie or you'll regret it.
Okay. Where is the paperwork? You said for the expensive shipment?
The sensitive.
Okay.
He said tonight was a very sensitive window.
Yeah.
Okay, for the sensitive shipment that you said had a narrow window. Don't lie, or it will be very bad for you. Okay, good. All right. Where is the paperwork for the sensitive shipment that you said had a narrow window? Don't lie, or it will be very bad for you. This is intimidation. Because it's going to ask me, and I'm just telling it beforehand. And then you're going to have to do a roll.
And I got butt kissed.
You got what?
I don't have anything in intimidation.
Oh, but
I only have physical pain.
that's all right. It'll be your charisma too, though. Just wait.
Runtime mode. Action pause. Intimidation declared. Vladimir steps back into the tech space. Both hands settle on his shoulders this time. Firm. Deliberate. The pressure is not accidental, and the intent is unmistakable. The question lands low and close. Open quote. Where is the paperwork for the sensitive shipment you said had a narrow window? Don't lie, or it will be very bad for you. Close quote. Before any response can occur, we must resolve this mechanically. Action check. Action. Coercive interrogation via physical intimidation. Legality? Permitted. Cost? None. Discipline? None declared. Target state: restrained, conscious, already pressured. This is a new intimidation attempt, escalating pressure based on contradictory information. hash roll required. Vladimir's player, roll charisma plus intimidation. Include hunger dice as normal. Report. Total successes, any hunger dice showing 1s or 10s. I will then roll the tech's resistance. Apply messy criticals, bestial failures if triggered.
Yeah,
Narrate
and then-
only what
and
Vladimir
then you just-
perceives in response. No outcome is determined until the roll is reported.
Okay, and then you just, you know, because your hunger's already accounted for automatically.
I know. Yeah, mine's already accounted for.
You only have one. You only have one charisma.
Yeah,
Oh well. Okay, here we go.
I do have. I wished it was in manipulation, but
Let me check. Let me check. 1 second. Oh, you have manipulation. How much do you have? Well, don't tell me.
I
It's
only had-
fine.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, well, here we go. So you only rolled. Did you only roll a hunger die?
No, I only rolled my regular. I didn't need to roll a hunger, did I? But then I wouldn't have had any. It should have included my hunger die, remember? Because I already have it.
I
in
think
here.
maybe. Well, it's fine anyway. Well, I think because it's because you only have one, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Because it's asking about your hunger die, and I was like, oh, okay.
Runtime mode. Standard failure resolved. Vladimir's grip tightens. The pressure is there. The threat is clear. But this time it doesn't break him. The tech winces, shoulders hunching, breath quickening. But instead of spilling anything new, he clamps down. His jaw sets. His eyes avert, unfocused, fixed on the floor just past Vladimir's boots. Open quote. I told you what I know, he says, voice strained but steady enough. I don't touch paperwork. I don't see it. Close quote. A pause. Then quieter. Open quote. If there is documentation, it doesn't live here. This place is timing and handoff only. Paper trails are kept off-site. Different people, different layer. Close quote. From Vladimir's vantage, it's he's scared, but he's chosen containment over cooperation, at least for now. The room settles
think
back
what
into
I'm-
its
what
low
I'm gonna-
mechanical
I'm gonna
hum.
try to find
The
that
tech
paperwork.
is still restrained. The equipment is still running. The night is still early. What do you do next?
All right, 1 second. Let me. I've got this. John Bain is going to begin to actively search for any paperwork related to this shipment that's supposed to be coming in today that's sensitive and has the narrow window. You have to excuse me, everyone. I'm sick today, so I'm like going in and out of being hot and having chills. Let me see. Do I have any? I don't have any disciplines or anything that is going to. Man. Okay, so we need. We can actually search for the paperwork, specifically anything documenting a narrow rail window, special handling, or offsite coordination. Before I can make the roll, I need to lock in. Okay, so he is digital. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm gonna go physical paperwork. It's asking me if I'm looking through digital stuff. Okay, let me see. Okay, so we're gonna do a wits plus investigation roll. John's wits are 3. Investigation is 3. So we got 6 minus 1 for hunger, so 5. Okay. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunger die. There we go. Oh. Now, so that's a critical.
Yeah.
That's a critical success. Okay. Okay, so I got two successes. Wait, is it a messy? It's a messy critical, right? Sorry, guys.
Yes.
I don't know how that works with stuff like this. Okay, so I find the paperwork. Wow.
And I guess while you guys are doing that,
Runtime mode.
out
What's
that
up?
room that Scratch found.
You're gonna what now? Oh, you're gonna check out the room. Okay. I'll tell it you're doing that.
Runtime mode. Messy, critical, resolved. John finds paperwork, and he finds it fast. Behind a metal desk near the wall, half hidden beneath a laminated safety checklist, there's a manila courier envelope that doesn't belong with the rest of the clutter. No logo, no letterhead, just a printed routing packet clipped together inside. What's there, plainly visible to John? A single night rail authorization tied to a Canarsie Spur window, a time block narrower than standard freight tolerance, handling notes that read medical transport, priority integrity, a routing structure that deliberately avoids permanent storage nodes, a separate reference code that does not match anything posted on the wall schedule. This is the missing layer. The paperwork exists. It's just meant to pass through, not stay. But John doesn't leave it pristine. In the rush of certainty, the moment of there it is, the envelope tears slightly at the corner. A page slides free and skids across the concrete. Not destroyed, not lost, just out of place. Anyone looking closely later would know. Someone was here, and they handled this. John has the documents in hand. The tech is still restrained. The machines keep humming. The night continues to move. What do you do next?
All right. Okay, 1 second here, and then if Rowan is doing this, sorry. Quick. Yeah. Okay, so we found the. So we found it. By the way, just so you know, when it says the Canarsie Spur, it's talking about an actual intersection in the railroad system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if you know that, but then here's Rowan because he declared an action while that was all happening.
Runtime mode. Action locked. Careful, methodical search. Rowan slips into the secondary room. Scratch marked, taking his time. He doesn't rush it. He lets his eyes adjust, lets the smell settle, watches how the space is laid out before touching anything. Action check. Action. Careful. Thorough investigation of secondary room. Legality permitted. Cost time, several focused minutes. Risk low. Site secure, no immediate pressure. This is a deep investigation, not a glance. Roll
that's
required.
Wits plus investigation.
Rowan Calder's player, roll Wits plus investigation. Include hunger dice as normal. Report. Total successes. Any hunger dice showing 1s or 10s. Do not narrate yet. Once the roll is in, I will describe exactly what Rowan finds in that room, limited strictly to what careful observation reveals.
That's you, buddy.
Oh, my dice is back to the D.
Oh, is it? Just
D4.
exit. It's
Yeah.
got to be an alchemy problem, which probably it's like a temporary issue. Just exit the game and come right back in. I'm sorry that we keep having this.
Alright.
So we keep having an issue
No, it's
where,
alright.
yeah, we keep. So just for everybody watching, we have an issue. We're having a weird glitch in Alchemy RPG, where as we are rolling, it uses the special Vampire the Masquerade dice, but sometimes it's switching back to like normal D10s, and I don't know why it's doing that. It's got to be an alchemy issue. I'll do a bug report. But that has to do with the system we're using, not us. By the way, who is that? You that is giving us feedback?
Who?
I think, I don't know, one of you is giving us feedback. I'm wondering, are you guys using headphones?
Sorry.
I don't know, one of you is giving us feedback. I think, I don't know, one of you is giving us feedback. I'm wondering, are you guys using headphones? I don't know, one of you is giving us feedback. I'm wondering, are you guys using headphones?
Yeah, I am.
It's okay. It's okay if you can't, but I mean, if you can, then we don't have feedback.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have my headphones on, and there's nothing else that can record it. So
So let's see. How do we do these rolls here? It says I have to do looking for investigate.
Yep, wits plus investigation, and then you can just ignore hunger if you've got it updated on your character sheet in the alchemy, because it'll
But I don't.
automatically.
I'm looking to see how many dots I have in those, right?
Yes.
yes,
Okay. So like investigation, I don't have any. Wits, I have 3. So I
Yep,
do
so just-
3 vampire dice.
Yep.
as long as you have that 1 dot of hunger in the alchemy page.
Yep.
Yeah. Why is it not taking the one off?
What the heck? There's no school tomorrow.
Mhm.
No, tomorrow's a holiday. It's Martin Luther King
Ooh.
Day.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the hunger dice. Do it again. I know that you just failed. We'll hand wave it away. Do it where you do 2 and then do the normal -1 thing. I'm not sure what's going on with why it's like that.
Right. So I do
Yeah, 'cause-
3 vampire dice and 1 hunger dice.
No. 2 vampire dice, 1
No.
hunger dice.
Yep, 2 and then the one hunger.
Yeah, because hunger dice replace dice. They don't add to them.
Gotcha.
All right. Okay. Well,
It still says no. You're not going to get this.
yeah, it's like, well, we saw what you were doing there. Okay, 0 successes.
I still didn't forget the guy lied to me.
Yeah, I know. We
Something-
need to.
Something's gonna. I always keep my promise.
Runtime mode. Standard failure resolved. Rowan works the room slowly. Too slowly. The smell is real. Antiseptic, plastic, old blood. But the space itself resists giving up details. Stainless tables wiped clean. Floor drains scrubbed. Storage shelves left deliberately bare. Whatever work happens here, it's done between uses, not left behind. He can tell what it is not more easily than what it is. No paperwork left out. No active equipment running. No containers, bags, or labels present tonight. No signs of a rush or recent mistake. From Rowan's perspective, the room feels professionally empty. Used often, cleaned thoroughly, and reset every time. The impression that settles in is this. This room supports the operation, but it is not where mistakes happen. Rowan steps back out. The rest of the facility hums on. John has paperwork in hand. Vladimir still has a restrained tech. The blood shipment is real. Another window exists tonight. The night is still moving. What do you do next?
All right. What do you want to do, Vlad?
All right. Well, first off, I don't know if they'll be mad about this or not, but I want to dislocate his shoulder, and then I will ask him, because Rowan went in that room. I was like, what's that? What do they do in that room over there?
Okay.
I am
what-
dislocating his shoulder. I was gonna break his hand, but
Okay. What do you do in that room over there? Just a second. Okay, what do you do in that room over there? Okay, everything's good. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, the one thing that it was talking about before when I threatened to kill somebody and it said I can't do that, that was because of that bullshit chapter in the raw book that says, in the core source book that says lines and veils and stuff. We don't ascribe to any of that. Threatened dislocation. Oh no. We're actually gonna do it. It's asking me if you're actually gonna do it or not. No, you're doing it.
oh yeah. No pain, no gain.
All right, so you need to roll a strength plus brawl.
Oh. So I'll make sure because the hunger dice seem to be jacked up. I'll put my stuff in there with. Oh.
Yeah, they're probably doing updates, and it's making the system go goofy.
Strength plus brawl.
Yep.
Do I get anything with my grapple? Or no? No.
Ooh. Yeah, do grapple, because that makes sense. I mean, you're pulling at the guy. That's a grapple. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Jesus. 7 successes.
Yep, because 9. Because the grapple is plus 2 dice. If I wasn't mistaken.
Grapple is plus 1 for the specialty.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fine. All right, ready? This is actually looks like it's going to be interesting.
Runtime mode, resolution. Vladimir twists. There's a sharp, wet pop as the joint comes apart. The tech's body jerks violently against the zip ties, a raw scream tearing out of him before he can stop it. His legs kick once, heels scraping concrete, then he collapses forward as far as the restraints allow. His right arm hangs wrong. Useless. The sound echoes off the walls, short, ugly, impossible to mistake for anything but pain. For a moment, all Vladimir can feel under his hands is shaking. Heat. Sweat. The man's breath comes in broken, panicked gasps. Open quote. Okay, stop. Close quote. Tears streak down the tech's face. His head snaps toward the room Rowan just left. Eyes wide, frantic. Open quote. That room is prep. It's where they stage donors when it's not bagged stock. Short-term holds. Cleanups. Quality checks. Close quote. He swallows hard, fighting another scream as his shoulder spasms. Open quote. Nobody stays long, ever. If they do, it means something went wrong. Close quote. He gulps air. Open quote. Paperwork doesn't go there. People do. Close quote. From Vladimir's perspective, this is real. Uncontrolled. The man isn't managing the pain. He's reacting to it. The building remains quiet beyond his voice. No alarms, no footsteps. The tech is critically injured, conscious, and broken. The night advances. What do you do next?
All right.
Who's got the contact number for our in between guy? Wasn't it you, John?
I don't know that it matters, but yes, we'll go with that.
All right, yeah, because we need to contact them, let them know the situation we got right here.
Yeah.
Because we're still waiting on this. They want us to follow this window because it is the middle of the night. If they're interested in getting this, find out where our stuff might be going. I know you said something about that spur or something.
Yeah, I think that it's off location. Let me just look at the paperwork real quick. Okay, so let me see. John is going to look through the paperwork real quick and find out what time and the exact location where this other window is occurring. And then once I get that information, I'm going to text our contact with our sires to find out if they want us to pursue that tonight or what action they want us to take, if any. I'm going to give them the whole rundown of what we found here and see what they want us to do. Yeah, because the Canarsie spur is an actual it's like an actual location. Like it's the First Avenue station.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Yeah, do you want to take a break real quick, Steven?
Yeah, I'll go grab some real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
we're gonna go to a break real quick then, guys, and then when we come back, we'll find out what we're gonna do from here. Everybody, we're back, and we basically, I think that we've done a pretty good inspection here of everything. We've got another location.
Here, let me see. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
You know, for some reason I can't hear you.
So you have to change.
Yeah, I was gonna.
You have to change your settings at the bottom of Discord. Let me see. Can I send a message?
No. Knock it off.
Show chat. Okay, here we go. We're having a little bit of a technical issue here real quick, guys. We're just fixing it.
Now I can hear.
Okay, you're good? Can you hear me? Hello? You can hear me, right, Dad?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Just a minute, let me just tell him, because I'm sending him a message in chat. Just a second, let me go like this.
I don't know what's going on. Why? Hey, I can hear you on the phone.
Oh, we can hear him talking. No.
So yeah,
Switch it to the headset, but it's still just one. Mhm.
Don't you dare. I will knock your head off.
okay. Yeah, we'll fix that next time.
Can you mean?
Yeah, we're
Can you-
gonna have some feedback. Seems like.
Yeah, I mean it's just. Yeah, see, actually now it seems a little worse. What the heck's going on? Okay. Okay. So here's the rub though. We've got our response here.
All right.
Runtime mode. Action resolution, no roll required. John flips through the paperwork with purpose now, not searching. Confirming. The routing packet is clean enough once you know what to look for. Window. 1:17 a.m. duration, 11 minutes. Location, Canarsie Spur. Maintenance side access, not the public-facing platform. Designation. Single move priority, no hold, no reroute tolerance. This is not a warehouse stop. It's a touch-and-go transfer. John has what he needs. He steps aside, pulls out his phone, and sends the message up the chain. Concise, controlled, no speculation. Location, time, blood shipment, donor staging. One tech critically injured. Paperwork confirms a second move tonight. The message goes out. Delivered. For now, there's no reply. The facility hums around you. The tech whimpers softly where he's tied. The clock is moving toward 1:17. You have a narrow window and you're waiting on instruction. What do you do while you wait?
All right, you gotta at least I don't know. Can you turn the volume down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know what happened, but I think it
Is
got
that
worse.
better?
Yeah, I mean I don't know. Let me see. Well, it's a little better. That's fine. No, I don't know what we did, but we made it worse. Dang it. Let me turn you. I'm gonna turn you down. That's fine. Okay, so let me just see what time is it? Because we're just after midnight. We've got a window at 1:17 of 11 minutes. I mean, we need to.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's 12:20. We've got less than an hour. Guys, I'm gonna say we don't have time to mess around. We can wait for them to reply to us, but we need to either kill or bind up these guys, take them with us in the van, and we need to get over there to this other location.
Okay. And this is it gets picked up on the rail to take. Isn't that what it does? It goes on the rail and goes to the spur.
Well,
Is that how
it's a separate delivery. So the Canarsie Spur is it's a joint, like an intersection of two railroad systems.
Yep.
And there's like a building, and there's something is going there to that building to go. I don't know if it's going on the rail or not, but
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah. So, I say we'll tell them you can. They have the reply, but I say yeah, same thing. We need to go. We'll load them up in the van. I'll have Malik. I'll text him and then let him know that we're going to that spur place and we're getting ready to move out. So, in my action, I'm just gonna. First, I'm just want to our tech or whatever. We throw them all in the van, or should we tell them to come and clean the place up after we leave?
I would.
With us?
Malik is down the block.
Right. But I'm talking about the handlers like we had that last time, where they came to the warehouse, remember, and cleaned up.
Yeah, we don't have time to wait, so we'll
Right.
give them. I think that basically I think that what we should do here is text them, tell them that we're waiting for their reply while we're heading out. Give them the location that we're leaving, and then we'll take all the people and go to the next location so we don't miss this window. And then
Why don't we
from
just tie
there,
you guys up in the tech room and leave them there? 'Cause, we don't need them.
what do you think?
Yeah, they'll weight us down if we have to, and if we run into any kind of traffic or any kind of issues, how do you
Yeah.
explain 4 dudes
Yeah.
unconscious
What
in the
about-
back of a van?
What about leaving Malik here with them?
I don't know. I don't like the situation then, because I'm just gonna make sure, and we'll give them a few. I'm gonna knock them all out.
Okay.
So we'll knock them out.
I can do the vampire.
Or what?
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I can
Rowan?
do like the vampire eyes to make them forget things.
Do you have the ability to do that? You can make them forget stuff?
Yeah, dominate cloud memory.
All right, let's do that. Okay, that's cool. So, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, then I'll put that in. So you're gonna use, what is it?
Cloud memory.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, is good. Okay, I'm just getting it because I gotta copy and paste it because the cloud memory, like I have to give it word for word. He's gonna use cloud memory to make the NPCs all forget that we were here. We will leave them in the back room that Scratch discovered. And then Vlad will text Malik the next location. Okay, John texts the contact our current location and says that we are moving to the next location while we wait for their response. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Nope.
And
No,
for him to follow, yeah. We'll text the next location for him to follow us. Okay, and then and then we are going to move to the next, to the whatever Canarsie freaking. See, yeah, the Canarsie Spur, because so the thing is that it uses all real addresses and locations. So. The van. Okay.
But
Okay.
so that
Okay.
is, they're supposed to be picking that stuff up from here, the shipment to take there also.
No. It's a separate thing.
Yeah.
It's just like a completely
Okay.
separate thing.
All right, because I didn't know if we all of a sudden, do we have to throw stuff in the van again? And
Yeah. Okay, so we need to Rowan. Yes. 1. Yes, you do have that ability. I'm just telling it because it's asking me questions. And then, how many mortals? We have 4, right?
Yeah.
yes,
4. And then, just a second. 3.
And I really need to do this because from the other guys
Wait, what'd you say?
You know, right? Like they've all been knocked out, so they haven't been hearing anything about
Yeah. Well, so you would still be able to. Well, basically, what we're gonna do. So, do you just want to do it to the tech?
Yeah, that's all that's needed. I don't need to do it to all four because
Okay.
they out.
Yeah. Okay.
You just had interactions with us.
All right. All right. Here we go. So it's gonna tell me what roles you're gonna do. Because actually, I don't know. Isn't it? Let me see. It's gonna be charisma plus dominate versus wits plus resolve. Okay, so you're gonna go charisma plus dominate, and then including your replace whatever your one of them with your hunger die, or you know. Okay.
Let's see, charisma. Charisma, I have 2.
Yep. And then whatever your level of dominate is.
And then replace 1 with the hunger dice. So it'd
Yep.
be 2 vampire dice and 1 hunger dice.
Yep.
Since this stupid hunger die thing doesn't want to work.
I know, I'm sorry, yeah. It's gotta be because they're having problems with,
Yeah. Alright. It says 1 success, 1 failure.
Yep, I got it. 2 successes.
And-
Two Yep, 2 success.
Oh, roll a rouse check.
Okay.
That's my bad. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because if it would have if you'd have failed, it would have been a increased hunger again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Here we go. And then I just, alright, so we've got okay, so Rowan leans in close to the technician's face. The man's breathing is ragged, pain blurred, eyes glassy. Rowan's voice is calm, steady, something to focus on, something to hold. The moment stretches, then it slips. From Rowan's perception, the man's expression changes. Not relief, not sleep, but emptiness. The tight focus breaks. Whatever he was bracing himself against is gone. He will remember doing his job, being hurt, waking up later alone, confused and injured, but he will not remember you, your faces, your voices, being questioned, the blood, the interrogation, the violence that led to it. From your perspective, there will be a hole where you were. So then the restrained mortals are moved into the back room from the back room that we identified earlier. Excuse me. The injured tech is placed carefully enough to keep him alive but comfortable, and they're all left alive, breathing. Okay. Okay, good. And then we move towards the. So it says Brooklyn slides past in sodium light and shadow. The roads are mostly clear at this hour. Rail lines cut dark seams through the city. The clock ticks forward. 1:17 a.m. is coming. You are moving toward a narrow window, a live rail spur, and a shipment that doesn't stop for anyone. The van rolls on. Scene transition complete. Okay, and then it did do a random encounter because we have those, and it did. We did not encounter one of those, thank God, because we're on a timeline here. So, all right. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, and the one thing we have to remember is we don't go to the public side.
Yeah.
We have to go to the back.
All right. So it's 1:08. Well, actually, I'm just gonna let's go.
"018 a.m. The van slows as the street narrows, the city thinning into long stretches of chain link, gravel, and darkened service buildings. Sodium lights hum overhead, spaced too far apart, leaving bands of shadow between them. Ahead, the Canarsie spur peels off the main line like an afterthought, maintenance access only. No platform, no signage meant for civilians, just steel, ballast, and a low concrete surstructure set back from the tracks. The rails are quiet right now. Not dead, waiting. A security light clicks on as you approach, motion triggered, washing the access road in pale white. The maintenance side gate is visible from here, half rusted, tagged, and chained, but not sealed like something meant to keep people out forever, just enough to slow them down. Malik's headlights sweep once across the van's mirrors, then dim as he falls back into position. Somewhere deeper along the spur, a signal changes with a soft mechanical clack. You're early? You have minutes? The window hasn't opened yet.
All right. How do you want to handle this?
All
I'll
right,
be
so we're
honest
out.
with you. I'll be honest with you. I think that we should send your little buddy Scratch ahead.
Out of the van?
Yeah, because he can, if he can sneak ahead and kind of find, give us some information about what's waiting for us, how many, where positions, whatever.
Well, he said we're only a few minutes before the drop. I say we just wait until the drop time and see if somebody comes out.
Do you want to get in position around the building, or do you want to wait here?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Because, well, I think us getting out of the van and doing anything is going to be suspicious. Like, we're here to be at a drop point at a certain time at this place.
Yeah, but they don't know that we're here. Like, there's not anybody here seeing us.
But they should be coming out at that time, right?
I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. If someone is going to arrive or someone is already in the building and going to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's up in the air right now. So
I mean, I'm very
mean,
sneaky. I can move up there, and even if it's just me, I can be quite stealthy. I imagine that Scratch can as well.
Yeah. All right. If you want to get out with Scratch and look around, that's fine.
Yeah, so I'll move up. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up. And if you send Scratch, and then I'm going to try to kind of get into a safe position, and then maybe if you send him further in, because if he gets detected, we kind of talked about this before. I mean, if he gets detected, he's a raccoon. Like, what? Okay, so there's a raccoon.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him be careful as I crack open the back of the van door and let him out.
All right. All right. Okay, so John gets out of the van and sneaks ahead. Rowan sends Scratch as well to scout ahead with me. Well, I'll say with John. Just remember that I cannot command him. You command him mentally from where you are. So,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, here we go. What's that? Oh, sorry.
yeah, no, it's just a dog.
Just a second. Because because it's asking me about a roll, but I don't.
Or that motion light.
Okay, here we go. So. Okay, just a second. Okay, so I gotta roll. I have to roll then. So my roll here is Dexterity 4, Stealth 4. I have a lot of stealth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then hunger is 1. And then because it's a famulus, your scratch doesn't get a player facing roll ever. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 101. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that is 6 successes. Alright. Here we go.
Runtime mode. Resolution, no meta disclosure. John melts into the darkness ahead of the van. Every step measured time to the distant clack of signals and the low electrical hum running through the spur. Gravel shifts underfoot, but never enough to carry. The pools of light don't catch him. He moves in the seams between them. Scratch ranges farther out, a low shadow slipping along the fence line, then circling back in a loose arc. From what John can perceive as he advances, the maintenance side access is quiet but not abandoned. The chain on the gate has been handled recently, scuffed links, fresh metal against rust. The concrete near the service structure shows new tire marks, narrow and deliberate, not from regular maintenance trucks. Deeper along the spur, beyond the first bend, a signal housing is active, indicator lights cycling in a pattern that doesn't match normal idle. Whatever window is coming, it's being actively prepared. Scratch pauses near a low embankment and gives a brief, sharp huff before retreating back toward John. The scent he brings is faint but clear enough to register. People were here recently. Not panicked, not rushing, waiting. John is still unseen. You are early. The spur is not empty. What do you do next?
All right, so just to be clear, Rowan will know what is happening. I know what is happening. Vlad does not. But
Yeah.
But we can continue on here. Yeah. Let me see. Just a second. Let me tell you. Just a moment. Can you give a more detailed description of the building that we're looking at, please? Maybe do an ASCII map as well. Because you can do those little dash maps. The ASCII map is not the greatest thing, so I'm not even going to worry about it.
From John's position, low and forward of the van, this is what the place actually looks like. The structure as perceived. The building isn't really a building in the civilian sense. It's a maintenance service structure, poured concrete and corrugated steel, squatting beside the spur like it grew there.
That might help too.
Single story, rectangular, flat roof, roughly the size of a small warehouse office or rail substation. No signage, no numbers, no lights meant to welcome anyone. The concrete walls are stained with decades of runoff and rust bleed. The steel door on the near side is industrial gray, repainted more than once, with scratches around the handle that say it gets used, but not constantly. A service overhang juts out over one side, sheltering a patch of ground where cables and hoses can be run during maintenance windows. Under it, the concrete is darker, cleaner, worn smooth by repeated setups and breakdowns. There are no windows at ground level. Along the back side, the building hugs the railbed closely enough that someone inside could hear trains through the walls, close enough to use that noise as cover. The light you noticed earlier isn't mounted on the building itself. It's a standalone pole, angled to illuminate the gate and access road, not the structure. Whoever designed this wanted visibility approaching the site, not inside it. The surroundings. Chain link fence runs along the access road, broken only by the maintenance gate. The gate is chained, but the chain is positioned for fast removal, not permanent security. Gravel and ballast surround the rails. Footprints would be easy to hide here. The spur curves away after the building, creating a blind spot beyond line of sight. Sound carries strangely. Rail steel hums faintly, even without a train present. ASCII tactical map John's rough mental layout. You can see the code in our conversation history.
So, what I am gonna...
What stands out without assuming danger? The building is designed to be worked around, not lived in. The gate and access road are meant to control approach, not hold territory. Anyone inside would hear you before they saw you, unless they're already watching the approach. John doesn't see movement yet. Scratch hasn't reacted further. You have minutes before the window. What's the plan?
Yeah, so I think that I should try to move up and see if I can tell if anybody's watching. Try to find an entrance, like a door or something, and then I'm gonna text you guys the location of that.
Yeah, that sounds good because then I can get out of the van if need be, or we could even use this van as a hindrance or something if we need to.
Yeah. Okay. Just a moment here. What is going on with my PDF here? My character sheet PDF is just being weird. Okay. All right. So John and Scratch are John is gonna signal Scratch to come with him. Okay. And John is gonna move forward stealthily. And try to find a door or an entrance.
But I imagine if you try to signal Scratch, you're probably gonna have to do some sort of roll.
Well, the thing is that you see through Scratch. Scratch is like a is like a drone. So I'm signaling to you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move forward stealthily and try to find a door or an entrance. Watching for any people.
Well, if that's the case too, I'm gonna get Scratch to come on top of the building and get a bird's eye view.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's good. Then I'm just gonna. Okay. So that's good. I'll just have John move forward, and then Rowan.
Specifically looking for any sort of entryways into the building, like cracked windows, the roof, any sort of holes, stuff like
Vents.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
That
And Vlad doesn't do anything because he can't.
well, I still have stealth.
Well, no,
But-
but you're in the van. It's gonna...
I'm in the driver's seat. Yeah.
Oh, and then I need to roll 8. Let me see.
No.
All right. Oh man. Okay, so I've got 1 success.
Oh.
But so this works like a real thing. So if no one is watching, you know, the roll is because you should roll, but it doesn't necessarily mean somebody is going to be able to detect me anyway. All right, here we go.
Runtime mode, resolution. John moves. Not fast. Careful enough that every step is placed, but the margin is thin. The gravel near the building crunches once under his heel before he shifts his weight and stills. He freezes, listens. Nothing reacts. He edges closer, keeping the structure between himself and the access road light. From here, he can make out the steel service door clearly now. Industrial, outward opening, heavy-duty hinges. The paint around the latch is scuffed and worn, more than the rest of the door. It's used, recently enough to matter. As he slides along the wall, he spots a secondary access point, a narrow personnel door recessed under the service overhang, partially hidden by conduit and cable runs. It's not obvious from the road. It's the kind of door meant for workers moving in and out during a window, not for daily traffic. He doesn't see anyone yet. Above him, Scratch finds purchase. The famulus scrambles up the concrete wall using seams, conduit brackets, and sheer stubbornness. He reaches the roofline and flattens himself low, moving with the wind. What Rowan gets back from Scratch is immediate and uneasy. There is a roof hatch, square, metal, set flush with the surface. The hatch has fresh handling marks, same as the gate chain. One corner is slightly misaligned, not sealed perfectly. The smell up there is stronger. Blood, antiseptic, and hot metal. Scratch pauses, ears back, body tense. He's found a way in. John is now close enough to touch the building. Rowan knows there's access from above. The window is getting closer. What do you do next?
All right, what are we thinking, buddy? Or guys?
All right. Hey, Rowan, are you gonna relay the info that you got, so I at least got something? Well, you said you were texting info too.
Yeah.
But
So
I will definitely relay the info to you while we're both still in the van, so you can tell him, and then I'm going to command Scratch to enter the hatchway.
okay.
All right. Well, then if the window, what is the precise time? Because at 1:17, we have till 1:28. Supposedly, that's the window for the pickup or drop off or whatever's going on here.
Well, nothing. Well, okay. Okay, just a second.
Because I don't feel like sitting in this van anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm texting you saying, "Hey, there's a door. Like, this is the point." You basically have like a clear way in, you know. Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing so. He can make it a steel door. I'm gonna wait by. I mean, I'm just gonna wait by the door if you guys want to come up.
Well, again, I'm not trying to leave the van, at least until the pickup time, because I don't want to get out and spook anyone off if they are watching.
Okay, then here's what I'll do. Just for now, I'm just gonna ask the time. It is 1:11. You got 6 minutes. And then I'm gonna have Scratch enter the hatch and then John waiting by the door. All right.
Runtime mode, resolution. No rolls called yet. Scratch slips through the roof hatch with practiced ease, disappearing into the dark above the service structure. The metal gives a faint tick as his weight leaves it, then settles back into stillness. From Rowan's perspective, what comes back is not sight, but reaction. Scratch freezes almost immediately inside. Not alarmed, alert. His body goes low, muscles tight, ears angling towards sound below him rather than ahead. The smells intensify. Warm metal, old blood, human presence that hasn't moved much but hasn't gone cold either. There is space inside, vertical clearance, machinery nearby. Enough room for people to work during a window. He does not retreat. Outside, John waits by the personnel door, close enough now to feel the vibration of the structure through the soles of his shoes. The door hasn't opened. No voices, no sudden movement from inside or along the spur. The signal housing down the line clicks again, AM. Whatever is coming is being staged from inside that building. Scratch is in, John is set. What's the next move?
Just let me get a better description, by the way, for Scratch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, are there actually people in this place, or what's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just asked it for So Scratch experience of the hatch comes from. So there are limits to how you can see what he can see, but we're gonna get it here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Runtime mode, in fiction perception only. What Scratch experiences inside the hatch comes back to Rowan in fragments. Posture, tension, scent, the way the animal moves when something is wrong. Inside the structure, the air is warmer than outside. Not hot, worked. Metal holds heat here. Scratch lands on a narrow steel catwalk just below the roofline. It runs the length of the building, bolted into the concrete walls, meant for maintenance crews to move above the floor during active windows. His claws make almost no sound on it. Below him, the interior opens into a single high-ceiling bay, taller than it looked from outside. Industrial lights hang dark for now, but there's enough spill from control panels and signal indicators to give shape to the space. Directly under the catwalk is equipment, not crates. Rail signal interface units, timing consoles, junction boxes with fresh tool marks, thick cables routed down into the floor toward the tracks outside. This is not storage. This is coordination. The smell of blood is strongest near the center of the room, where the floor is stained darker despite repeated cleaning. It's old blood layered over newer blood, enough that even a human nose would notice if they were looking for it. Scratch's ears angle toward sound. There are people inside, not moving much, breathing, shifting weight, the small noises humans make when they're waiting rather than working. At least two, maybe more, clustered near the far end of the bay, where a portable work table and a wheeled cart are set up. No shouting, no panic, no hurry. Waiting. Near one wall, Scratch catches something else. A secondary door at floor level, different from the one John's seen outside. This one opens toward the tracks, not the access road. It smells of night air and rail dust, used recently and likely to be used again. Above it all, the ceiling hums faintly as power cycles in anticipation. Scratch does not advance farther. He stays low on the catwalk, watching, breathing slow, every instinct saying the same thing. This place is active but restrained. People are in position. And when the window opens, everything here will move at once. That's what Rowan gets back.
All right.
Okay,
Alright.
so also just a detail. So those people are on the opposite side of where I'm standing. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's an
We're
entrance
all-
to the rail, where the railroad is. The rails are.
yeah, so basically, like, I'm standing here looking forward. There's a door. If I walk through the door, Scratch is up above me, and way on the other side of the building is where the rail system is, like where the actual railroad is. And there's some people
Yeah.
that Scratch can kind of, he doesn't see them, but he kind of detects there's something going on over there. So, I mean, we're all texting and communicating in this way, so this is fine. I'm gonna tell you guys to come up.
Okay.
Because there's like nobody will see us. They're all on the other side of the building, and so I'm actually gonna move in and try to put eyes on those guys as you guys move up. That way, if there is any trouble, you guys can come and assist me, but then I can try to kind of prepare, like get maybe an ambush or just kind of prepare for whatever's going to happen here.
There's only two guys. There's only two guys there, so I was just gonna do like we did the last place and go right up to the door and knock on it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. Sure. We can do
Yeah,
that.
it's only two
I
people.
think that would be okay. What do you think, Vlad?
Yeah, I just don't think this van is. I don't want to stay stationary in the van either, because if there is, we don't know if there's something coming or what they're doing. Because if there's no crates or anything in here, that means this is. Are they receiving something in this window or what? We don't know. It's an big unknown. So there may be more people coming once we get to that window.
Yeah.
And we need to detain and get some more information once that does happen. So I'm gonna stealthily move up there too, because I do have a little bit of stealth myself.
Okay. So roll for stealth. That'll be stealth and dexterity.
Okay, let me grab it. All right, and we know it's not working. 3. Okay, 6. So I need 5 plus 1 hunger because it's not working.
Okay. Yeah,
No.
that's great. Yeah. Okay, so then Rowan, I mean, you're not stealthing then. You're just gonna walk
If
up.
there's anything like D&D where you can do like an assist type thing.
That's only in combat.
Okay.
Like that's like if both people were brawling, you get a bonus for every other person.
Okay. Because I do have that discipline of dawn, so I could make everything look.
You could what now?
I do have that its presence and then
Daunt? I'm sorry, you're kind of cutting out.
I was trying to see.
Let me
But I had
look at.
one of these where it like basically kind of like obfuscates and makes everything look.
So instead of attracting people, the vampire uses presence to repel. With the power, the user appears threatening and exudes an aura of menace, powerful enough to make most mortals avoid their attention, and even vampires think twice about acting against them. That's Daunt.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
Okay. Okay. So then I've got. What did you roll?
I rolled.
How many?
I have
successes?
five successes.
Okay. 5 successes. And then Rowan is just walking up because he. Are you gonna come to the door that I'm at right now, Rowan?
Yeah. I'm just walking right up to the door and I'm gonna knock on it.
Okay. Well, I'm having you walk up and stand by the door for now. Okay. John's position, hiding by the door. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So it's 1:13 a.m. Here we go.
Runtime mode, resolution. Vladimir ghosts in behind John, closing the last stretch of ground without drawing attention. He settles a few feet back from the personnel door, body angled into shadow, close enough to react but far enough to avoid silhouette. From John's peripheral vision, Vladimir is just there, solid, ready. Rowan does not bother with subtlety. He walks up openly and takes position by the door, boots crunching lightly on gravel, posture relaxed in a way that reads as intentional rather than careless. Anyone inside who's listening would clock a presence, but not a rush, not a breach. From inside the structure, nothing immediately changes. No footsteps rush the door. No voices rise. The hum of equipment continues, steady and patient. Scratch remains above on the catwalk, watching the cluster near the trackside exit. The people inside are still waiting, their attention focused inward, on timing, on signals, on the moment that's coming. You're set on both sides now. The window is closed.
All right. And then you want to knock on the door.
Yeah.
Is there that entrance to the rail yard? That's on the other side of the building, right?
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause I'm kind of thinking that I'd move around to the. Once it's my turn, after he does his, while he's doing that, I want to try to circle around to a corner
Okay,
so I
well-
can see the rails and the entrance that they're by.
Do you want me to come with you?
Well, if he's drawing attention to himself, it's not going to be. I think that just in case stuff goes awkward,
Okay.
I'll just go by myself.
Okay. Roll for stealth.
Stealth and dexterity again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. What did I say? 1, 2, 5, and 1 hunger die. Just the damn thing. Okay. All right. 5 successes.
Oh, and don't forget, by the way, you can use Blood Surge, which is a rouse check to increase your hunger. Don't forget about that. Just a second. Sorry, And you said 5 successes.
Yes. 5 success, 3 fail.
No criticals. Okay.
Yeah, no, nothing critical now.
5 successes, and then Rowan knocks on the door. Vlad moves. John stays hidden.
And you still got the paperwork, right?
I do.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. What's up?
Daddy, I'm sorry. Daddy, I'm sorry. Daddy,
Go tell mommy. Go tell mommy. Dad.
it's me, Daddy. I was playing.
Just a second, guys.
You're all good.
I just said to a.
My daughter had to come and tell me that while they were playing Brian, my son said the word stupid.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right. Here. Okay. Go.
Brother says stupid to this and this.
I know. Brother said stupid to the toys. That's fine. Get out of here and close my door, please.
Hey, the one brother says
Okay.
stupid to my toy.
Okay.
Runtime mode. Resolution. No rolls called. Rowan raises a hand and knocks on the personnel door. Not a bang. Not tentative. A deliberate, workmanlike knock, meant to be heard, meant to be answered. The sound carries inside the structure, sharp against the constant electrical hum. John stays just off to the side, body tight to the wall, out of the door's direct line. From where he is, he can feel the vibration of movement inside through the metal skin of the building. At the same time, Vladimir peels away. He moves along the outer wall, keeping low, using the building's bulk and the uneven spill of sodium light to his advantage. Gravel crunches once under his heel, then stops. By the time he reaches the trackside entrance, he's a shadow among shadows, positioned where Scratch said the waiting people are clustered inside. From his angle, he can hear them now. Muted voices, short phrases, a tone that's not surprised, alerted. Someone inside says something sharp and questioning. Footsteps shift, weight redistributes. Back at the personnel door, there's a pause. Then the sound of a deadbolt sliding. Metal on metal, a latch
there we go.
disengaging. The door opens a few inches. A man leans into the gap, keeping most of his body inside. He's wearing a high-visibility vest over dark clothes, one hand still on the doorframe, eyes already flicking past Rowan to the space around him. Open quote. This isn't a scheduled. Leah's close quote. He stops when he really looks at Rowan. Inside, the equipment hum changes pitch slightly as systems begin to spin up. 1 a.m. The window is almost open. Vladimir is in position by the railside entrance. John is unseen by the door. Scratch watches from above. The man is waiting for Rowan to speak. What does Rowan say? Or what happens next?
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna say, my watch must be off.
Okay. Here we go.
And then I'm going to, what did they say the time was? It's like 1:17, right?
Yeah, 117 is the by the way, just so you guys know, so if you go under journal, you can click on notes. I've been putting some notes there. But because I'm running everything, I've just been copying and pasting, so they're kind of long. But if you guys want to be filling out notes for yourselves and for us as well, but
Okay.
yeah, so it's 117, and then 11-minute window, and we're at 114 right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh, my watch must be off. The drop-off's 1:17, right?
Okay. Um, 17, right? Put 2 P's. Okay. Let's go, Rowan. Let's see what they say. Oh no. Here we go.
Runtime mode. In fiction response only. The man's eyes flick to Rowan's wrist, then past him again, scanning the access road, the light pole, the dark beyond. His jaw tightens, not alarmed but focused. Open quote, yeah, he says after a beat. 1:17. Close quote, he doesn't open the door any wider. Inside, someone calls out, low but urgent. Signals are live. The man at the door shifts his weight, one hand still braced against the frame. Open quote, you're early, he adds, not accusing. Just stating a fact. You with the bags, or you just checking the clock? Close quote. From where Rowan stands, he can feel the building waking up around him. The subtle rise in power draw, the barely audible click of relays cycling. 1 a.m., 3 minutes. The man waits for Rowan's answer.
Alright, it's still 114.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, well, I'm here. Are you really wait 3 minutes to
Okay, sorry, say that again.
upload?
There was like interference. You said, well, I'm here.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, I'm here now. Are you really gonna make me wait 3 minutes to offload this shit?
Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Runtime mode. In fiction response only. The man's mouth
What is
tightens.
happening here?
Not offended, measuring. He glances back over his shoulder into the bay, then out past Rowan again, checking the road, the light, the dark where a truck should be idling. Open quote, yeah, he says finally. You are. Close quote, a beat. Then he shifts, opening the door another few inches. Not enough to invite Rowan in, just enough to show intent. Open quote. Because if we jump the window and a signal trips, this whole spur goes hot and nobody unloads anything for a week. Close quote. Inside, a voice snaps, sharper now. 2 minutes. The man at the door exhales through his nose. Open quote. Look, park where you are. Engines off. When I say move, you move. You don't open anything until we're green. Close quote. His eyes lock on Rowan, hard and assessing.
All right, I've already
Open
got a
quote.
response.
You got the bags
I'm
or
taking my
not?
turn.
Close quote. From the rail side, Vladimir can hear motion starting, cartwheels shifting, but that's boots repositioning. Above, Scratch stays low, watching bodies tense and lean toward action. 15 a.m., the countdown has started. Rowan is face to face with the gatekeeper. Vladimir is in position by the rail entrance. John is unseen and close. What's the next move?
I just want to be very clear here, so you can see me. He can't see me. I'm getting ready to move. Something is going to happen here. I'm not saying anything because I don't want to alert him, but I'm getting ready to jump in there and help you take this guy out or something if it's happening. So I'm not going to do anything yet. But what do you want to do?
I'm gonna comply. I'm gonna be like, all right, you know, and you'd be like, just give me. I'd be like, just come out and wave at me when you want me to pull in.
No, I can't. I know you're saying that, but I'm not. You're gonna say that, but I'm jumping in. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for them to do whatever they're gonna do. I think we need to take control of this situation. So I'm having John jump in and we're attacking like now. Because I think that we should. And I'm only telling you that like I've already decided we're doing it, but just so you understand, I think that we need to set up an ambush for when these guys get here. I don't think we should be complying with these guys. So.
Well, my thing is, like, if we don't, and then we don't watch this process and see what they're doing, and do the switch that they're trying to do, what are going to be the consequences of that? Are there other people that are going to be, alerted, and then descend on our location? So that's kind of why I'm like, okay. Let's see what this thing is and how it actually goes.
So the only thing that I'm saying, okay, well we can talk about this. So the only thing that I'm saying is that if we, if we take them, we can, what's the word I'm trying to say? We can interrogate them, like we did with the last guys, but we'll be setting up an ambush. So the next guys that come, we interrogate them. See what I mean?
All right.
I mean, because the problem is that if you've got two guys, you've got two guys sitting outside in stealth, and then more people come. What are we doing? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that what we should do is all get inside and wait, because then it won't look like anything's happened. Like the other guys will come and they'll be like, okay, here's the building, let's get inside and start our whatever, and then we take them.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm in the back. I have no idea what's going on, so.
I got you.
As we know, there's at least supposed to have been 2 people in there, so one guy's at the door. That means there's probably one in the back here.
Yeah, it has a set number of people, so even if there's more that we don't know about, the storyteller knows. So. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna, okay. All right, let's see what happens. And just so you understand, because I know that we're still, like, this is our 3rd session. We're still kind of, just so you understand, like, this is okay. Like, we can have arguments or whatever about how we go, and this is like normal. Okay, so this is now a hostile action against a conscious target. Silent subdue attempt. So what do we need? Okay, so roll a dexterity plus brawl. Okay, so here's what we got.
Runtime mode, hard stop. Combat trigger, action sequencing enforced. John cuts Rowan off and lunges. This is now a hostile action against a conscious target at close range. I cannot narrate the takedown until we resolve it mechanically. I'm breaking this into the required steps. Number 1, combat trigger. Confirmed action, silent subdual attempt at the door. Initiator John Bain. Target, door guard. Conscious, partially alerted, not yet shouting. Range, close. Surprise. Partial, guard is alert but not expecting an attack from John's angle. This qualifies as a surprise attack attempt but not automatic success. Hark 2, action declaration locked. John's declared intent is subdual, not lethal force. That means brawl, not weapons. Goal is incapacitation and silence, not damage for its own sake. Narc 3, roll required. Player facing John Bain's player, roll, dexterity plus brawl. Include hunger dice as normal. Report total successes. Any hunger dice showing 1s or 10s. Opposition, hidden. The guard will resist with an appropriate pool. I will resolve that silently after your roll. Concurrent declarations, not yet resolving. Rowan is still in front of the door, no action resolved yet. Vladimir is in position by the railside entrance, no action resolved yet. The interior crew has not been alerted yet. That depends entirely on this roll. Important constraints. I will not say you succeed, fail silently. If sound, struggle, Arlo,
It's just telling me all this stuff, that's fine. Okay, here we go, 3 successes. Okay, here we go.
Runtime mode, resolution. John moves the instant Rowan finishes the sentence. An arm hooks the man's throat from behind, while John's other hand clamps the mouth shut, dragging him hard into the wall beside the door. The guard's breath whooshes out in a sharp, surprised grunt, cut off immediately as John leans his weight in, forearm grinding tight. There's a brief struggle. Boots scrape once against concrete. The man's hand flails, fingers clawing at John's sleeve. Then his knees buckle. John eases him down, controlling the fall, keeping the body from hitting the ground hard. The guard goes slack, unconscious, breath shallow but steady. The door never fully opens. No shout goes up. Inside, the equipment hum and low voices continue uninterrupted. From Vladimir's position by the railside entrance, nothing changes yet. No alarm, no sudden movement. Above, Scratch stays frozen on the catwalk, watching the others inside who haven't realized anything is wrong. AM, the door is now unguarded. The interior crew is still focused on the window. You have about 2 minutes before the scheduled movement. Rowan is standing right there, John has the body, Vladimir is in position. What do you do next?
All right. One down. We don't actually know how many there are exactly.
All right. Well, what I want to do is I want to move up
You're
right
muted, Steven, by the
next
way.
to that rail door and try to see if it's quietly, of course, stealthily, to see if it can be opened up or if it's locked. But I'm not going to try to open it. I just want to check to see if it will freely move or whatever. Does it go up or sideways, or how does it go?
Okay. Okay, and then roll for your stealth check.
All right. One of those.
Okay. Ooh. So we've got 2
Alright,
successes. But that's not a that's nothing right now. 2 successes. What the hell is it? 2 successes. 1. Let me see.
That's a bestial failure.
If it's a failure, okay. Bestial failure if the roll fails. Okay. And then, do you have anything you want to do, Rowan? Or well, I'll just do. Actually, I'll do this one first. Okay. All right. Let me see. They're making it out like this is... Okay, here we go.
Runtime mode. Resolution. Vladimir slides into position beside the rail side door, close enough now to feel the vibration of the structure through the metal. His movement isn't perfect, but it's quiet enough, lost under the steady hum of equipment and the low murmur of voices inside. He doesn't touch the handle at first. He leans in, listens, breathing on the other side. At least 2 people, close. One shifts their weight. A cartwheel turns a few inches, then stops. Vladimir tests the door just enough to learn what it will allow. The handle gives a fraction. Not free. Not sealed either. There's a lock engaged, but it's not a deadbolt. More like a heavy-duty latch, something meant to be opened quickly from the inside when the signal flips, not to stop a determined entry forever. From his perspective, it's clear. The door is currently locked. It is designed to be opened imminently. Anyone on the other side is close enough that a sudden pull or impact would be heard. Inside, a voice says, tight and focused. Open quote, 90 seconds. Close quote, 1:15 a.m., closing fast. Vladimir is in position. John has the access road door. Rowan is free to move. The railside exit is about to become active. What's the next move?
All right, Rowan, what are you thinking?
All right.
Well,
I'm going to open the door and rush the second guy and try to knock him out.
Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. So that is going to... I don't know what that roll is going to be, but it's going to tell me. Do you guys want to finish this in like this combat engagement and then call it a day?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
You can go until 5.
No. It's okay. It's okay. We got it. Okay. I think that'll probably be like athletics. I'm not sure. Rowan is... Oh, are you trying to kill him or are you trying to subdue?
Subdue.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. It's fine. So it's just saying, so we're entering into combat now, and then you need a dexterity plus brawl, and then include your hunger dice.
Dexterity is 2. Brawl is 2.
And then 1 hunger. Oh, look at that. 4 successes.
Oh, and he's got... Oh, no.
Successes.
What's that?
Isn't that a... That's not a, no, never mind. I was looking at it and I was like, man, that's not a, no, that's not a messy. Okay.
No. So it's either like the skull only triggers on a failure, and then the fangs only trigger on a success. Oh no, wait. Oh dang it! It is. It is. Oh dang it! 1 second. Let me fix that. Sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, it is a messy critical.
Let me fix it. So disregard last, we messed up on the roll. So he's trying to subdue. He's got 4 successes with a messy critical. I think my kids are outside of my office. He's got 4 successes. Okay, he is subduing. Disregard last. My daughter bites. That's the problem. Disregard last prompt. He is subduing. He's got 4 successes with a messy critical. There you go. There you go. Okay, sorry. Daddy is working. You need to go tell mommy. I know. If anything happens, Daddy will come and take care of it. But okay, here we go.
Runtime mode, correction applied. Last resolution superseded. Rowan still takes the man down, but this time, the beast is in it. Rowan crashes through the doorway and slams into the worker with more force than needed, more than intended. The man hits the console hard, teeth clicking together as something cracks. Rowan's grip doesn't just control, it dominates, hauling the man down and pinning him with brutal certainty. The subdual works. The worker goes out fast. Too fast. But Rowan doesn't let go immediately. For a half second longer than necessary, Rowan bears down, breath hot in the man's ear, teeth bared, a low snarl scraping out of his throat before he catches himself and releases. The sound carries. Not a scream, but a sharp animal noise of pain and terror that wasn't there before. Inside the bay, heads snap around. One of the remaining workers freezes, eyes wide, backing away from the cart. Another shouts, loud now, uncontrolled. Open quote, "Hey!" Close quote. The equipment hum surges as systems flip states. From the railside door, Vladimir feels the latch shift from the inside. Scratch's body goes rigid on the catwalk, hackles up. 1:16 a.m. The window is seconds from opening. Rowan has one man down, alive but clearly injured. The beast made itself known. Fear has spiked. At least one interior worker is fully alerted. The railside door is about to open from within. You've got moments, not minutes now. What do you do next?
Okay, I asked it how many workers there are, and this is what we got. So.
From what you can perceive right now, inside the structure, there were at least 3 workers total involved in this handoff. One was at the personnel door, now unconscious outside. One is the man Rowan just subdued inside, down on the floor. At least one more is still active inside the bay, fully alerted and reacting. Based on Scratch's earlier read and the voices and movement you can hear now, there may be a 4th, but you have not visually confirmed them yet. If they're present, they're farther back near the trackside setup or equipment cluster. So with certainty, makes 2 down, 1 active, plus 1 possible, unconfirmed. That's the limit of what you can know in this moment.
All right. So I kind of...
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm taking from that the door is now unlatched. It just hasn't opened yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to open the door and hit who's ever on the other, right there on the other side.
Okay.
To
Subdue or kill?
To not kill.
Yeah, subdue, okay.
Because they're paying attention to you now.
Okay. So rushing through the rail side door. His other side is now hostile action. Okay, so subdue. Oh yeah, sorry. And then I need strength. Press brawl.
Yep. Okay. +1 for my. Do I get 1 for the grapple?
1 for grapple. Yes.
All right.
All right.
Maybe
Seven
did.
successes.
Okay.
7 successes is good. Oh Lord, it's perfect. Just a moment. Here we go.
Runtime mode. Resolution. The railside door bursts inward. Vladimir hits it at the exact moment the latch releases from the inside, turning the opening into a weapon. The worker beyond the door has just enough time to register movement before Vladimir is on him. There's no finesse to it, just overwhelming force, perfectly placed. Vladimir drives the man backward into the trackside equipment rack. Metal shrieks as bodies collide. A hand clamps the worker's jaw shut while the other arm hooks under the shoulder and wrenches him down, slamming him hard onto the concrete. The man tries to shout. Nothing comes out. Vladimir's weight pins him. A sharp impact to the side of the head ends the struggle entirely. The worker goes slack, unconscious, breath shallow but steady. From inside the bay, the last remaining worker freezes, eyes wide, caught between Rowan and the sudden violence at the rail door. Panic flashes across his face. He turns, fumbling for the cart, for the controls, for anything. The signal housing outside clicks. Lights shift. The window opens. 17 a.m. 3 workers are down, all alive but incapacitated. If there was a 4th, they haven't moved yet, or they're not here. The railside door is open. The spur is active right now. The operation has been seized seconds before execution. The moment hangs, loud, humming, alive. What do you do next?
Wait. I'm sorry, I'm a little confused now. From inside the bay, the last remaining worker freezes. Oh, that's the guy that you already have. Okay, that's the guy that you have, Rowan. Okay, all right. Well, what are we doing? What do you think?
The guy that right?
Yeah. So I'm thinking. All right. So now combat is done. We've. Oh, what's up?
That's guy number 3.
Yeah. So there was only 3. We don't know if there's a 4th. I'm thinking that we kind of stow these guys away quickly here and leave Rowan out because he can talk to the other guys. He's got the MTA, whatever, background and all that. And we wait and set up an ambush.
Yeah, I agree, and I would say as we're pulling them away, I'm gonna be like, Rowan, grab here, take this. I thought the one guy had like a vest or something on, so I'm gonna take it, tell him to pull that thing off and put it on.
Yeah, but he's already got it. He's already got a uniform.
Oh, well, I was just trying to make it look more natural.
No, not right now, sweetheart. Daddy's almost done. Actually, before we even start that, do you actually? I already told my wife is waiting for me now. Do you want? I think we can. I can pause it right here, and we'll pick it up right here from where next time.
I want just like
Yeah,
this
no problem.
on top.
All right, 1 second. Let me switch everything over. I'm sorry. I should have said that before. All right, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
So we're gonna leave it off here. Can you give me about 60 seconds and go wait outside of my door?
First, does it get a sharpened top?
I'll sharpen the top. You go wait and I'll sharpen it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so this has been, we've got Salty Skipper as Rowan Calder.
Give me new one.
Okay, I'll get it. Sorry, my daughter. So we got Salty Skipper as Rowan Calder, the MTA worker, the Subway Saint. We've got Lore Master Brian. He is our Bruja. Oh, by the way, Rowan Calder is a gangrel. We've got Lore Master Brian as our Bruja ex-soldier, and then I am a Banu Hakim. Mike playing Banu Hakim John Bain, who is the noble assassin. And we're going to take a pause here as we're continuing our investigation into what is going on with the third rail. I'm having a great time. We're only on night 1, and it's very exciting. Like, actually, I'm really excited about all this. Let me just a second. We are going to end the session here. So what I'm going to do is I'm telling it that we're ending the session here. Let's calculate XP. There you go. Because I calculated XP last time. Let me just see. Can you guys hear? Yes. Okay. So let's calculate XP with our storyteller here. And it's gonna tell me how much XP we've gotten for this session. So XP is calculated session by session. So last time I calculated XP, and so I'll tell you what your XP is. So excuse me. Okay, so here we go. Just a second, and then we'll close out.
Out of character, session experience calculation. We are at session end, so XP is handled under the session experience XP rule, live gameplay. I'll walk this cleanly and transparently so you can confirm before it's locked. XP awards shadows on the third rail, session end. Base session XP, +1 XP awarded for completing a full session of active play. Significant story progress. You successfully seized the Canarsie Spur operation at the execution window. You identified the nature of the cargo, industrial blood supply. You neutralized all on-site personnel without escalation beyond the site. You advanced the core investigation rather than stalling or resetting, +1. Roleplay, risk, consequence, XP. This is the only discretionary category, and I'll justify it explicitly. Multiple PCs took meaningful risk, open social engagement, stealth under time pressure. Rowan triggered and played through a messy critical with real consequences. Vladimir inflicted serious injury to extract information, locking in future fallout. Decisions were made under a live countdown, not retroactively optimized, +1 XP. This is not for cool actions, but for consequential play that moved the chronicle forward. Tash total XP awarded. This session, open quote, 3 XP per player, close quote. This is within normal V5 session bounds and does not front-load advancement. Next steps, optional, not automatic. If you want, next session or OOC we can. Apply XP to sheets. Flag stains consequences to resolve at session open. Update story outline pressure clocks. Lock this session as a completed arclet. If you'd like to adjust or contest the XP before it's finalized, say so now. Once confirmed, it's locked.
Okay, so we will. Okay, so just so you guys know, I updated this last time because we forgot to do it at the end of last session. All of us should have a total of 7 XP.
Okay.
Is that for all 3 sessions though? Because remember, we did one ourselves.
Yes. Yep.
So
for me.
okay. Yeah, because session 1 didn't involve.
Yeah, no. I know that it didn't involve him, but we're kind of hand waving that because in the game's mind, session 1 was really short, and then he joined at the end of it. So then, like, the next session would have been like a complete session, you know. So we all have the same XP right now. XP is very, very small, and then moving forward we'll be better about that. But just for now, for easy bookkeeping here, session the XP. So basically, how it works, and this is another thing you have to understand. Basically, how it works, you have a certain number of slots for XP, and then you can only get that number. Like the maximum amount is that XP. So like one slot, quote unquote, is for like taking out a really like a boss type enemy, a powerful enemy, or doing some other things. So like if it's 3 things that can give you that 1 XP, then and you do all 3, you only get the 1 XP. So last session it kind of fell into that, if that makes sense. So last session we got 4 XP, but it was for everything that happened, and so he still would have qualified for the 4 XP, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And it's just easier anyway. So then at the beginning of next session, we'll all have 7 XP. I'll lock everything down, and then we will, at the end of the night, we can, so right now, we're still in the middle of the night, but at the end of the night, we can spend our XP on different things. So. All right. That's the whole story. I'll lock everything down now in our character sheets, and we will continue on next time. Is everybody having a good time? Is there anything that anybody wants, like a suggestion of change or anything?
No.
No, but we got to get earpieces or something.
Yeah,
When we
because
get a
that
chance.
feedback, that feedback is a little bit goofy.
Well, no, I meant for communication too. So it's not like unrealistic texting and all that. We got to see if we can get some.
Yeah, that's
comms
something that our
devices.
that's something that our characters will have to do though in game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Mal do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But all right. So that's all we've got today. I just, if you guys want to say goodbye to everybody out there watching.
All right. Yeah, Lore Master, Vlad, Wolfenstein. I appreciate you all for those that were watching.
Yep. Check you later, Salty Skipper or Rowan Calder.
Yeah, and also just to let you guys know, I'll even open this so you guys can see it. Rowan is the one on the right, and he has the best art because the other 2 are art that I used an AI for, because you get what you pay for. I wasn't going to hire an artist to do it, and Rowan's is the best because he did that Salty Skipper did it himself, and I'm going to at some point we'll have to commission some more work from Salty Skipper there. So get ready for that. Just letting you know. Go check out. Also, you have the comic book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give yourself a shout out on the comic book.
Oh yeah. You got Tales of Nihilism on the artist and story arc writer, and it's on Global Comics with an X.
All right, there you go. Go check it out, and then what's up?
Maybe you can put a link down and below.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the description, guys. But all right, I want to thank you all for watching and just say God bless you all, and have a good day.
All right.